I wish I knew some Romeo and Juliet so I can actually quote a poem or something like that for you guys, but I ain't that guy. I'm just gonna be honest. I wasn't paying attention in class. So in this video right here, we have the Siser Juliet machine that we're gonna unbox, take a look at what it comes with and everything that goes into it. How you guys doing? My name is Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle, and I help people start t-shirt businesses from home, wherever you at. And like I said, man, in this video, we're about to unbox, take a look at what comes with the Siser Juliet right after the intro. Okay, let's jump right into it. But before we do, you guys know that you do for me. I need you to like this video, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, because I make videos like this all the time. Yes, I mean all the time. Listen, I recently got a comment about the price tag on different things that I unbox and show you guys and different things like that. Well, today we get something a little bit in the more affordable price range. If you haven't gotten yourself started, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna tell you why I'm looking forward to it later on in the video. I really want to replace all of the colors that I have around using for the kids and stuff like that for one main reason, and we're gonna get to that later on. But let's go ahead and start this unboxing and let's take a look at it. We have the Juliet vinyl cutter from Siser here, finally. Oh yeah, while I get this first box open, because I know it's a box inside of a box, let's go ahead and take a look at the commercial slash fun stuff that we actually created as promo for before this machine was actually available to the public. So take a look at that while I get the box out of the box. All right, guys, listen, Siser has something under this little cape right here. I'm gonna try to unveil it for you guys. Let me see, he's not paying attention. You guys see Patrick right there? He's not paying attention, he's not paying attention, he's not paying attention.
Hey, no!
Oh, man!
Wait, man, till
Patrick
tomorrow.
caught me.
Till tomorrow, you gotta wait.
All right, guys, I couldn't get it to you today. I'm gonna try to get it later. He's gonna walk away, and I'm gonna show you guys what they have before tomorrow, because that's the only way we're gonna get down on T-Shirt Side Hustle, so stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm headed to the show, and I got one goal today, and that's to get a sneak peek at what Siser has in their booth before 12 o'clock. Let's see if we can get it done. All right, so I don't know if you guys remember, but yesterday, my man Patrick saw me try to unveil and take off the cover, but today, I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to catch him when he's not looking. I'm guaranteeing it. So stay tuned. We're going to figure out what Siser has planning to drop over in Italy, because they all in Italy somewhere for some reason. All right, I finally made it to the show floor for day one, and I'm going straight to the Siser's booth to see what they have under that curtain. All right, guys, right on the other side of this here sign there, you can see Siser right there. I'm pretty sure you can see him. So I'm gonna sneak over, I'm gonna pull the curtain, and we're gonna see what we can get. Let's go. All right, let's see. Perfect time. I'm gonna let him look away. I'm gonna go right behind these people here. I'm gonna come.
Hey, man, listen, I told you, 12 o'clock, dude. 12 o'clock, we're launching it globally. It's the biggest launch in Siser history. Be there. Be there. Stop touching it, Stan.
I hope you guys got to get a sneak peek of that. You should have saw it, man. I think you saw it. You should have saw it. We are going to get a deeper look later, but I did get you that sneak peek.
You gotta go home, but you...
All right, guys, listen. The show's over. I see the Juliet right there. I think they're packing up. I'm gonna go get it.
Where'd Juliet go? It's that Stan Banks, man.
All right, so welcome back now. I hope you guys enjoyed those little things. I really be having fun when I be doing this, right? Like, I'm living what I created to be my own dream by doing the stuff that I do and educating you guys and kind of showing you guys what it is that I do. But first and foremost, this thing is hefty. This thing is heavy compared to me throwing a box for a Cameo, me throwing a box for a Cricut under my arm, and kind of like maneuvering with it. This thing is hefty in the box. So I can tell that this is a machine that is well put together. And first and foremost, taking a look at the packaging, the detail, and the branding that goes into this entire thing here is amazing. You know, me as a brander, as a consultant, the little things really matter when it comes to putting some things together. So the details and the actual story behind what they've put together and taking on some of that concept of Juliet and Romeo and the old times, they really put this together with the box. It would have been dope. Only thing that I could say, if I was on like the concept or the putting this stuff together, I would have suggested one major difference, right? And I would have suggested that these be sketches of the actual machine in this style, because I thought it would be like you mix some of that old style, but you give it some of that like kind of different branding. But that's just me here or there. But pretty dope packaging. I love the detail that they took to actually get this thing rolling. Let's take a look now. Let's get the actual machine out of the box here. I gotta give it one more slit here, or maybe two more, so I can pull this thing out here. All right, there we go. Get that out. And more details. More detail. All right. And so the adventure begins. Pretty dope here. I'm a huge fan of Apple and anything luxury. And just looking at this, they put some details. The black on black. Y'all know what I like. Black on black. Dope color. The contrast under the light. Welcome to the future of making. So they kind of went deep with this entire process here. Boop. Get that out of the way. We got our cutting mat. I'm going to open this and take a look at this, but I want to get this machine out before I do, because I don't want to just, ooh. Yeah, this thing is pretty hefty. Pretty hefty. In comparison.
3 hours later.
So, I got to do this again. So I already opened this up, but my camera cut out. I was done the entire video, and I realized that it ran out of storage. This is why I need a cameraman, and I don't like doing this. But nonetheless, I'm going to jump back into it. If I repeat something, I'm sorry, but rock out with me here. The first and foremost, this machine is hefty in comparison to other craft cutters. It's built different, which this will actually serve Siser well, because they wanted to create a machine that was a mix between craft as well as industrial, and the weight alone says this thing ain't for play, right? So now that we got this thing open, you're gonna wanna open it. Make sure you remove all of the foams, all of these things carrying the rollers. All right, I'm a little flustered. Let me just calm myself down, but make sure you remove all of this kind of stuff. And then just because this here is packaged up so nice, let's see what we have. First and foremost, we got the power cord in here. Next, we have the accessories. And in here is another feature. We got the actual USB cord, but we have the different blades. So that right there alone is the difference between an industrial machine and a craft machine. The option to actually switch out different blades, 45 degree, 60 degree, whatever it may be. The first time I actually experienced it, I had some bigger cutters, but I never used them because I never really needed to go outside of 12 inches. So I actually never really got to use them. But the first time I've actually got to experience these was when I used the Roland BN20, which is the eco-solvent printer cutter machine. So you got your different blades, you got your holder, and another holder in here of some sort. I'm pretty sure that's probably to hold markers or something. I don't know what this may be for. Some other type of adapter as well. And then last but not least, we have our power supply. So let's go ahead now. I want to go ahead and plug this thing up and get it turned on. and keep this thing going. So we're gonna go ahead now and, hey, I just found a major flaw in this thing. And they did so well with all of this packaging, the black on black, it's beautiful. Everything just looks amazing. The details, the stuff that we probably you're never gonna open this again. You're never gonna, I don't even know if you're gonna keep the box, right? I don't keep the boxes and stuff like that. You should, warranties and all of that good stuff. But how many boxes of equipment do they expect us to actually keep? Especially for some of my hoarders out there who got amazing amounts of equipment. We ain't holding on to that stuff. But why is this piece off white? Why is it cream? I want to know why they do this to me. They did so well all the way through until I pulled this out, man. You guys could have, nah, but if this is the only problem that you got with this machine, then, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Once you plug it up somewhere, maybe you won't see it, maybe you will, but just a little pet peeve. Could have just brung this whole thing home. I might actually try to find a white one to go into it. So let's go ahead now. Let's plug it up and turn it on. All right. So got a little DOS machine right there. I'm actually going to prop this up a little bit. Slightly. Ooh, not with that piece. Let's use this one. Going to prop this up a little bit so you guys can get a better angle. So they have a true LCD machine. Got a Wi-Fi connection on here. Bunch of different things that you can actually hit. Wi-Fi. You're going to go ahead and click scan on the Wi-Fi. Scan it for Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi capabilities, you know, Bluetooth, all of that kind of stuff. You want to be able to make sure you can print over Wi-Fi, which means you can print via air. One less machine that you got to actually use a USB cord to actually plug up in the shop. You guys know how that gets. I need to order a new dongle for my machine now. All right, gourmet t-shirt bar applied. We're going to put the password in. And this is a true touchscreen too. It's not like one of those ones where you gotta stab it a bunch of times and go from there. So this looks pretty cool. Way different than any craft machine on the market. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of settings in here that we can play with. So it looks like we got that connected via Wi-Fi. We got some general settings in here. Let's see what's in here. You got sleep options in here, so you can put it to sleep after a certain amount of time. You got the unit metrics, so you got imperial and metric. I think we're in metric, but I really don't know what our measurement units are. You got the LED light that you can change and adjust the brightness on. You can turn it off, which is pretty cool. What else do you have in here? Let's see. We got alerts. Wow, this is a major key, right? I don't know, a while ago, you know, when you're doing some of the faster transfers and things on the heat press, sometimes that beep can become annoying. And I tried to figure out, it was like basically in order to change that on the heat press, I would have to like short the circuit in a very specific place. And I'm just like, I could do that, but I don't want to really bother. It's okay, forget it. But here you can turn the chime on and off to let you know that the job is finished. I don't know how many times was that, 4 or 5? 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be cool, and I'm pretty sure that because this is Wi-Fi capable, that we could probably change this. They could probably do an update to how many times you wanted to beep or something like that. I don't think it needs to beep 5 times. Just like a one long beep, like beep, we done. Like it lets you know if you multitasking, doing different things like that, you can come back to the machine and get yourself prepared for whatever else you got to do. You can turn the LED light on and off. So I'm gonna leave the chime on. And I'm gonna obviously leave the LED light on and off, and you can adjust the brightness. It would be pretty cool if we could actually change the hue, but it's all good, man. Just pointing some little things out. What else is in here? We got USB functions. I'm pretty sure you can cut off of the USB. So this thing is pretty cool. Now, I normally typically do not read documentation, but just because they put this effort in it and I'm loving all of the branding that they have here with all of this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and take a second and I'm gonna look at the documentation for this machine. But while I get this out, If you want to pick one of these up, you can visit marathon.tshirtsiser.com. That's a link specifically down in the description as well to this machine that you can pick up directly from Marathon Supply, the people's supplier. Really invested in making sure that you guys are successful in your business and making money. All right, so look at this, man. The branding is immaculate. The black on black, the simplicity of the design. The contrast, the color on color, that's a gray, you got the white, it just stands out amazing. A new love story begins here. Look, they must have been reading my mind. New love story begins here, right? I just said I'm in love with the branding. And now I get to tell you guys why I think the one reason that I think this machine is worth upgrading to. And as you guys know, I run the Youth Apparel Academy here at the shop where we bring kids in and we teach them, and we have like 4 or 5 cutters running at any given moment when they're actually in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 4 cutters running at any moment when they're all here cutting and doing different things. And all of these other machines are loud as I don't know what. Loud, super loud, like crazy loud. And it gets on my nerves. You just want to run away and just like, I can't think, can't do anything when they're running all these machines. And this thing has changed the game because it's just super quiet. That reason alone, I think is worth upgrading if you're annoyed with the sound. Now, I like to keep it real. If you got a Cameo, you don't need to go get a Romeo or Juliet. Not saying you can't, but please get rid of your Cameo. If you got a Cricket, you don't need to go get a Juliet or a Romeo. But if you do, please get rid of your Cricket. I ain't saying you got to, but you don't need to hoard this equipment. If you're running multiple cutters, it's easy to run them on the same exact equipment and everything like that. So if you need to get one again, go visit marathon.supply, and I will make sure that I have more training and tutorials coming for you guys. Listen, I'm going to be working on the next video down the line here where we're going to do a setup, making sure we install our braids and everything like that, get our first design cut and print and everything like that and pressed up on a heat press so that we can see exactly how this thing runs from start to finish. Hope you guys enjoy this video. This has been your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Peace.
The T-Shirt Side Hustle team would like to give a huge shout out to its contributing members.